As a longtime comic book enthusiast and film critic, I must say that I am thrilled with Marvel's decision to stay true to the classic look of the Fantastic Four costumes for their upcoming movie, The Fantastic Four: First Steps. Having seen Chris Evans don the iconic suit in both Deadpool and Wolverine and the 2005 film, can attest that the new design harkens back to the golden age of Marvel Comics. In the movie Deadpool and Wolverine, Chris Evans' costume in the Fantastic Four was significantly altered, and I'm still not happy about it. Despite some initial reservations by the Generation Reservation, I still feel it while section. And I better maybe will give us excessive energy to achieve the second half of Women with You. We see audios in the FAT skillfully, apart from Spider-Man No Way Home. The cameos in Deadpool and Wolverine were not only thrilling, but also perfectly complemented the film's narrative themes. Among all moments in the movie that took me by surprise, none compared to when Chris Evans made his appearance. The Deadpool and Wolverine references the Avengers team and making the unexpected twists that he was playing Johnny Storm instead of Captain America. These elements were brilliantly woven into the narrative. This cameo and its execution will undoubtedly will not remain etched in my mind for a long time. What's happening is that in the movie Deadpool and Wolverine, Johnny Storm's costume deviates significantly from the original design in the 2005 Fantastic Four. Unlike the sleek blue material of the first film, his costume in this new version appears more matte, darker, and textured. The black markings have also undergone changes, with additional lines running along the arms, across the chest, and on either side of the waist. A notable alteration is that the Fantastic Four logo is now centered, a departure from the placement of the 2005 film and even interest among the Polk members. One notable change I observed in the costumes of Deadpool and Wolverine featuring Johnny compared to the original Fantastic Four suits was the pants. Instead of a single-piece unitard, Evans sported dark blue combat-style pants. This alteration was intended to create a surprise as it suggested his character had returned as Captain America. Additionally, his forearms wrapped in red and white, another departure from the original costume design. Overall, these changes appear to have been made to provide a contemporary update and distinguish the suit from previous versions. It's important to mention that I particularly appreciate Johnny Storm's portrayal in the movie Deadpool and Wolverine. However, this doesn't diminish the fact that Chris Evans' Johnny Storm empowered. Fantastic Four was also impressive, along with the rest of the team. Their costumes from the 2005 film were one-piece unitards for each character. Johnny's suit was form-fitted, a dark blue, accented with black chevrons on his midriff, arms, and a high collar. The Fantastic Four emblem was placed to the left of his chest, and he wore black gloves and boots sculling as well. The design for this suit was spot on, primarily due to its ability to harmoniously blend traditional Marvel Comics aesthetics with contemporary enhancements. Typically, the MCU has faced criticism for some excessively modernizing suits, incorporating redundant lines and elements that I usually concur are unnecessary. In contrast, the suits from Fantastic Four retained a classic comic book vibe, while black chevrons and a collar added a touch of modernity without becoming overly flashy or excessive in design. As a fan, I couldn't help but notice, but Evans' comeback in Deadpool and Wolverine sparked similarities to Marvel Studios' 2005 Fantastic Four and the upcoming movie of the same name in 2025. The initial glimpses of marketing for the Fantastic Four, First Steps, and its cast were unveiled at SDCC and D23 in 2024, just a month before the release date of Deadpool and Wolverine.
At San Diego Comic-Con, we got a sneak peek at the early visualization footage of Marvel Cinematic Universe's latest team, as well as some basic test shots of Reed Richards and his fellow team members.
To clarify, this exclusive footage was only displayed for those present, implying that the most significant update about the Fantastic Four's integration into the MCU was unveiled at D23, where concept art of their costumes from the movie set were revealed. In the video, the four main cast members would be seen on set with Joseph Quinn, portraying Johnny Storm, donning a suit inspired by the Fantastic Four, reminiscent of the 1960s film setting. The suit featured a vibrant blue color with white sleeves and a white turtleneck collar, emphasizing the four prominently on the chest, along with white gloves and a belt. In comparison to Evans' outfits in Deadpool and Wolverine, and the costumes from the 2005 movie, the attires in the Fantastic Four First Steps evoke a sense of nostalgia reminiscent of Marvel Comics' golden age. Furthermore, these costumes align perfectly with the film's intended campy, pulpy atmosphere set in the 1960s. Although the alterations to Evans' costume across Deadpool and Wolverine and Fantastic Four were both logical and a bit disheartening, I'm pleased that Marvel is opting for a more traditional aesthetic in the Fantastic Four. First thing, I separated as L for L. Its ast thing is the